Magab, everybody. Hey, Daniel Kelly, he donated for me to, he gave me a list of 10 killer live albums and asked me to rank them and talk about each of them. So here we go. At number 10, all the way at the bottom. Did I say 10 killer albums? No, I don't mean that. And it's time to ruffle some feathers. I don't mean to do this. I just feel this way. And I even put this album on today. And I still feel what many people say is the greatest live album ever sucks. I'm sorry. The band sounds good. I'm listening to it today. The band sounds fine. Bruce doesn't. He just doesn't. And then there's the Hammersmith performance where he doesn't sound as bad. But yeah, I don't want to hear him sing piano songs like, you know, Phantom of the Opera and stuff, you know? Yeah, it was better, but it's still not mind-blowing. You know what's crazy? How can anybody say this is the best Maiden album if they heard this? Come on. You're going to tell me Live After Death is better than this? Are you on acid? Bruce is on fire on that Hammersmith gig. And of course, there's the greatest Maiden live release. But I'm not going to get upset when people say, oh, I like Bruce more than Paul. That's fine, you know? Hey, so some people have more itchy vaginas than others. My vagina doesn't itch, man. Because I'm proud to say Live After Death sucks. You know, I mean, look at the album itself. It's like one of the greatest album covers ever. It's like, yeah, this is awesome. Because they're looking at this album with their eyes. Look, I know some of you are listening to me now going, what the hell are you talking about? I love this album. What? It's fine, bro. That's fine. Okay, all right. Should check an ear doctor, though. I think the shit's clogged. But, hey, if you want to keep enjoying this, continue with the wax buildup so it can continue to sound good to you. All right, next. All right, next, they're all amazing. All of them amazing. And just today I was saying, man, the last show I saw was Satan, the band Satan, at up here in Lake Worth, Florida. And it was, I looked it up the other day, October 2023. That's how long it's been since I've been to a show. I have never, since I've been 14, have gone over a year. I don't think I've ever even, well, the pandemic maybe, that's about it. But every other time I was going to shows dozens of times a year. And I just stopped. I'm just like, oh, you know what, man? I'm getting old and I'm not getting it. It's too sanitary. Shows aren't like they used to be. They're not grimy. And I've dealt with it for many years, you know, but it's gotten to the point where, man, I'm going to see bands that I've seen in the past, but they're not as good. And I'm paying way more to see them, you know, in a very sanitary place. Now, there is an exception because this band, I'm going to go see because they're an old school 70s. They're from the 70s. They've been around forever. I absolutely worship this live album, but let me tell you something, man. Hold on. No editing here. Anyway, I am definitely going to see this band because I love this band and I love this live album, but Daniel asked for so many other killer live albums that, God, it's horrible to put this so low. On Your Feet and On Your Knees from the Blue Oyster Cult, man. The amazing Blue Oyster Cult. Look at that. I think that's just so beyond classic. It's just so classic. I absolutely worship this band. And yes, I saw this band open for Deep Purple. Well, I've seen them a million times. I even saw them on the Cultosaurus Erectus tour. But my point is, no, not Cult of Source Directors, I'm sorry. Fire of Unknown Origin was the first time I saw it. But what was I going to say? I forgot. All I know is that this rules. I love this album. But Daniel, he asked for others. And again, I'm going to be picking these, and they're so low. And all of them should be number one. All right? So Daniel also asked me to rank this and to talk about this. An amazing album. Kiss AC/DC, If You Want Blood. This was the very first album I ever heard from AC/DC because my friend Eladio bought it when it was new. I never heard of the band. And he played me it while I was in his house, and I thought, man, that singer sounds like an alien. I don't really like his voice much. And now, Bon I love. And it's an amazing live album. It really is. It should be number one. All right, next. And I don't know about what I just talked about now, but some of these are touch up in studio, but I don't care. This album is amazing. One of my favorite bands ever. He asked me to talk about Live and Dangerous. What a freaking album this is. Cowboy Song is probably my favorite on here. Massacre. Oh, man. So much better than the studio version. This is an amazing, amazing live album from the 70s. This is Thin Lizzy. Live and Dangerous. One day, I should review this album. And you know what? I'm going to put it aside right now because I don't think I've heard it this year so far. I'm sure I heard it last year. So I'm going to spin it after this. All right. This next one, Daniel said, it's his favorite. His favorite live album. I don't blame you, brother. Though there's 4 or 5 after this one for me. But man. And here's the weird thing about this one. This is the most recent one out of all of them. This is the one I've lived with the least out of all these live albums. And maybe I'd have a different opinion of it if it came out in the 70s. I'm not a big fan of Song Remains the Same, but I love How the West Was Won. My God, this live album completely destroys. I absolutely love this shit, man. My favorite Led Zeppelin live album. Song Remains the Same is not that bad. I've warmed up a little to it through the years, but I still feel it's not a good live album. This is an amazing live album. That's my next pick. All right. Next, after that, this album's very special to me. And, yeah, for it to go above what I already held up, except for Live After That, because fuck that album. Perfection. Perfection. The space truck and that 20-minute shit. I listened to this album maybe like 2-3 months ago. It's held up so well. And the screams of Gillan, the playing of Blackmore, Pace, and Lord, and Glover. Jesus, this is amazing. I never bought that other one, though. They released it again, like I think on CD, where it's all the shows. I want to get that. What the hell am I slacking for? Why are you that are watching this video now, why haven't you left me a comment? Yo, go buy it. I blame you. All right. How many are left? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're at number 4. Should be number 1. Like all these albums. It should be number 1. Perfect album. A perfect album. Cheap Trick at Budokan. Here's the thing. This is how old I am. I was into Cheap Trick before this came out. I had In Color and Heaven Tonight, I believe. And then my friend Ronnie, I was really friends with his younger brother who turned me on to Eddie Van Halen Eruption. He had this as an import. It was an import. It was a big selling import. And I was like, oh shit, Cheap Trick. I love Cheap Trick, And I heard this, when back, man, I'm going to play this after Deep Purple, man. I want to hear this. And I'll tell you something about this album, man, that a lot of people don't agree with. Like my co-host, Ian Wadley from the Rock and Metal Combat Podcast, that guy says he prefers Cheap Trick at Budokan, the complete concert. You see, because he grew up with that. I grew up with this. And I love the complete concert. Are you kidding me? Let's cut the deck. Seriously. I think this album is perfect the way it is. I don't listen to the complete concert that much. And I even have I have it on vinyl, the complete concert. I even have that box set that brings a few shows from Japan. They're great. I love listening to them, but I'd rather listen to this. And if I'm going to put on a live Cheap Trick album, the greatest Cheap Trick album, in my opinion, is not Budokan. And it's something that came out, I don't know, 5 years ago. It's called, I have it on vinyl. Let me grab it. I should have grabbed it. This is my favorite Cheap Trick album, if I can find it. No editing here. Screw editing. See? There's the complete concert. Okay, where are you? Where is my favorite Cheap Trick live album? Oh my God. Oh shit, man. Is it here? I can't find it. It's called Out to Get You. Here it is. I found it. Out to Get You. This to me is my favorite Cheap Trick concert. Now let me grab something else to show you guys. That they played few nights. I think 3 nights or 2 shows in one night. It's taking me a while to get this out. At the Whiskey A Go Go. And now this goes for a lot of money because it came out and got bought up. This is the complete concert, but it's called Live at the Whiskey 77. And it's got 1, 2, 3, it's got 4 shows. Amazing stuff. Actually, I look, like Ian says, he prefers the full concert to the Budokan, and I don't. Well, in this case, I guess it's timeline. I prefer this over this because honestly, when I've had this first, and then when I bought this, I played this one time after that, and then I never played it again. I always play this because this is a compilation of that. That's a not long enough explanation, right? All right, so Cheap Trick at Budokan at number 4. And number 3, it should be number 1. You know, I will say this, Daniel. My second favorite live album of all time is not on the list. Leonard Skinner. One More for the Road is my second favorite live album. But my favorite live album is on your list. All right, this is number 3. And a lot of people's number 1. And I don't blame you. Kiss Alive rules. It's the greatest Kiss album, I think. Somebody left a comment the other day saying, Kiss Alive is overrated. Kiss Alive 2 is better. And I'm like, hey, that's your opinion, bro. I don't care. Cool, bro. This is better than Kiss Alive 2, in my opinion. Not yours, Mr. This is overrated. And no, I'm not making fun of you. You know that you talk like that. All right, number 2. Well, a lot of people won't agree with this. You're going to put this above Kiss Alive 1? Yeah, I am. What are you going to do about it? Seriously. I'll get that Hot Pocket your mom's making. Wait till it's nice and hot and slap you across the face with it. You heard me. In your mom's basement. That's another thing I love when people say to me, oh yeah, you're in your mom's basement. Look, number one, there's no basements in South Florida. Number 2, you're the one that lives in your mom's basement. Shut the fuck up. All right. Number 2, a lot of people won't agree, but this is how I feel. I got to be honest with myself. No Sleep Till Hammersmith Motorhead. Every damn song. This was my first Motorhead album. It's like I tell you want to get into Motorhead, you can go with No Remorse as well, but I would say this one first. It was my first. I fell in love with it. This was the heaviest, nastiest shit when I first bought it, and it's still amazing. I played this not too long ago. Well, I play this all the time. Man. All right. So my number one, and it is my number one favorite live album of all time. The greatest live album ever, Unleashing These. Do I care if it's not 100% live? No. And you know what I also don't care about even more than that? If you care about it, I don't care. This is the best live album, the greatest, real, true, Black Sabbath is my favorite band, but when it comes to heavy metal with no preservatives, right here. 100% metal, Rob Halford. Yeah, and this is a story of how this is not really live. This is what I read. The band is completely live. Rob Halford had a flu at the time, so he couldn't sing well. So they took out his vocals, and then Rob Halford went back to the studio, and he did the whole album in one take, like if it was a live concert. So he wanted to recreate the live feel. He didn't want to take breaks. And Rob Halford is like, the greatest, the most high-powered singer ever with Eric Adams. Judas Priest, Unleashing These is my number one, Daniel. Thank you so much, my friend. I hope you enjoyed this ranking of amazing live albums, plus Live After Death. What do you all think? Put your, I'm sure someone's going to say Live After Death's the best. And that's great, man. As long as your ears don't end up getting infected by all the wax buildup, that's awesome. Because I would not wish something bad happen to your ears, okay? Because if it does, then you can't enjoy the crappiness of Bruce Dickinson's vocals on Live After Death. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and thank you again, Daniel. I hope you enjoyed this. And everybody out there, if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell and break your mother's back. Whip it, baby. Stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. Or, hey, listen to any of these live albums. Well, 9 of them. And smack 'em a gob.